This vehicle is the Object 2685. This is today's auction vehicle. It is available for a minimum bid of $155,000, free experience. This is a great tank. I would buy it if I had the free experience. If you like to play this style of tank, which is the IS-6 style of Russian heavy tank, you're probably going to like this tank. The big feature is the penetration with gold rounds is what makes this pretty good. And going head to head against tier 10 heavy tanks, this vehicle is probably going to win. So let's look at the specifications, do a comparison. This is going to be amongst other tier 10 tank destroyers. The damage is 750, which is kind of average, but it's a good average. It's a high average, not a low average. Average penetration 300, which is kind of average, but it's also a high average. It's more on the upper level. Only the STRV is higher. And then we've got hit points is kind of average. The hull armor is low. It's only 120. A lot of the tank destroyers have stronger hulls. Turret armor is 230, which is kind of average for like a tier 9, tier 10 turret. This is not a strong, super strong turret. Top speed 48, kind of average, but it's near the top of 50. So with the gold round penetration of 395, you're going to beat out a lot of these tanks, except for, of course, the Jagdpanzer E100, which has the highest penetration in the game. So you're going to get good penetration. I'm going to clear this out. Okay, maybe I'm not going to. And we're going to compare some heavy tanks. And by we, I mean I. So we will look at IS-4, IS-7. We'll do this 780, the 260, the 277. Don't have to do all of them. Got plenty of tanks. The WZs, 113. So what you're going to see is obviously you're going to have more damage and the highest penetration. Again, it's similar to a heavy tank, and it beats out all the heavy tanks with damage and penetration. When you look at the armor, the lower plate, it's low compared to the other tier 10 heavy tanks, and the turret is 230, which is also low, because you can see that the other heavy tanks are around 300. So you got a disadvantage of that. However, remember that those tanks have lower penetration. You have higher penetration. So that equalizes it. And then we've got the speed, which is 48. It's a little bit on the slow side. The turret traverse, you see the traverse speed over here? It says 20 and this says 37. Tank destroyers usually have a slower turret traverse, which I don't see where the value is. Gun traverse speed, it's 18, which is very low. So I think it's a great tank. In fact, this is the only one that I'm excited about getting in the game, the Object 2685. Again, it's not perfect, but probably going to have good games with it. I would love to play it. The Object 260, I mean, with that 750 damage gun, nobody likes to get hit by these 60 TPs. If you are able to hide, you go out, you hit somebody with 750, and he only hits you for 490, and you both hide and reload, you're going to end up winning. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.